G'day everyone, how's it going? And welcome to a Pacific Group build update and final reveal. Just packing tools away as I speak. As normal, the bench is a mess. But hey, what do you do when you're busy? So I've got my final reveal done, which is the old tooling 1/48 scale Mitsubishi Zero. Hopefully to build another couple of kits for this group build. I've got the mojo back for some Japanese tanks and aircraft, and I've got the itching to build a Sherman, so I will reveal those later. But anyway, I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers, etc, etc, and thanks to those who entered. Anyway, here's my review for the Zero, for the Pacific Group build. Is my Tamiya Zero. I hope you can all see that properly. Yes, you can. I hope. As I said before, I built the carrier deck out of veneer timber and scribed all the deck panels and everything, etc. There is tie down points missing on the deck. I didn't have time to make. I needed 150, and I was going to make one in a mould, or make a master in a mould, and create them by pouring them in resin, but I never got round to it and I ran out of time, and I think it looks alright as it is. The Zero kit was a pleasure to build. The only thing different I did, because I've got a second-hand kit, the cockpit was missing a part, so I've replaced the cockpit with one out of the Hasegawa 1/48 scale kit. It fitted perfectly. The decals are a combination of the Tamiya kit decals and some Hasegawa ones. The Tamiya decals are not very good at all. Being old and being Tamiya, there's a couple of little bits and pieces that's a little bit stuffed up on it. The aircraft was painted in a combination of Tamiya and Mr. Hobby colours, which I used the cowling black and the Mitsubishi interior green. The grey is painted Tamiya Japanese grey. A bit of chipping done with some Tamiya enamels, and then some oil. Use some oil paints to add some variation into the panels. And I've just used my normal everyday pastels for a little bit of smoke staining and a little bit of dirt and grime, and hopefully try to get some sort of effect of it being on a carrier where it gets that sort of salt film over it from being splashed from water and salt, etc. The aircraft's navigation lights were done in a method that I just sort of worked out today. Probably might have been used before, but I've used nail polish in a blue and a red. I just find too with the nail polish, it gives it that nice over a silver, under a silver base. It gives it that nice sort of reflective finish. I weathered the aircraft a little bit, not much. As I was told by the rebels at Cloud9 that the Japanese paint quality was a lot better during the beginning of the war, a lot like the Germans were at the beginning of the war, and later on, because they primed their aircraft, and later on down the track, that's when you get the horrible but nice effect of the paint flaking off the bare metal airframe. The little figure there, he came with the kit. He was quite a nice little figure. And just sets everything off quite nicely. But for an old Tamiya kit, I can highly recommend this one for beginners and people who are more experienced, who want to have a challenge in adding a few more bits and pieces to the old kit to get it up to scratch. But I really enjoyed building it, and I thoroughly recommend it to anyone. So it's been a real treat to build. I'll just give you a flip over. Oh, there's a canopy fell off it. At the underneath with the exhaust stains. I added my own scratch build harnesses in there, which you won't be able to see anyway, so I'm not going to bother trying to blur the camera up on you guys. You're going to be sort of squinting to find it. The only thing I was a bit disappointed in was the aerial as well. It's a bit thick, but I couldn't stretch it any finer because the aerial on the back of the cockpit here kept bending. If I got it to like fairly taut how I wanted to have it, but apart from that, yeah, I'm really happy with it. It came up well for an old kit. and yeah, I'd recommend this kit to anyone. And if you can pick it up cheap like you can these days, it'd be a treat to build. The only thing I recommend to you would be to watch out for the Tamiya decals. I don't know whether they're improved over the years, but everyone I sort of say the decals and Tamiya are no good. And this is where we make a mistake, where we've got to get an old kit like this too. And if you've got to go and buy this, buy that, buy anything, you might be better off spending a few extra bucks, quids, pounds, euro, whatever you want to call it, and buy something a bit more new tooling anyway that's got a half decent set of decals in it. But that's all I've got to say on that one. So thanks guys. Thanks for all your support on this one, and I can't wait till I get into another build for the Pacific. I love the work done so far by the guys who finished, and until next time guys, take care, model hard, love each other, speak up, stay chatty, and remember, a little bit of effort into an old kit can get a good result. Catch us next time.